Emotional damage. Oh, God. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC, and it's altcoin season. Uh, Looking on the Reddits of some of my most favorite coins out there, altcoins, Monero and Basic Attention Token, we seem to have a problem with centralized exchanges right now, and this is getting out of order. But centralized exchange is going to centralize exchange. But let's go ahead and get into it. Today, I'm not going to really read the article. I'm just going to read like the posts from the community in Reddit because I do find it interesting and I get a lot of information from those. If anybody want to know where I get like any of my sources from, like a good 50% of it's from Reddit and other people just commenting and trying to figure stuff out. But let's get into it. So, first one was Monero. All right, we're looking at the markets right now. Bitcoin's losing its dominance. Oh, it actually came back up. Bitcoin's been stable. It's been sitting there. Same with Ethereum. It's been back and forth. It's running in the channel. Most likely bot traded. XRP finally had a pump. Let's see. Tron is still hanging on. All this garbage here. It's pumping. And it's really nice to see Monero come back. I knew it would, honestly. Helium. Helium has been doing all right, but take a look. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Where is it? Basic Attention Token is winning. Basic Attention Token didn't exactly go down with the market. I mean, you had a little bit of a dip to 26 cents, but that was the low. And considering like the whole market that's just been somewhat there, actually if you zoom out and you draw a line through here, that was the bottom. I mean, and go for max. Between $1 and 20 cents. 20 cents seems to be like, what's that here? I'm gonna say 20 cents seems to be the bottom. So if we draw a line there, Basic Attention Token is at the bottom. At its bottom, and it's only up from here. And according to the Reddit, Basic Attention Token is only going to get stronger. But we're having some problem with centralized exchanges. Right now, Gemini is banning, at least within the last 2 days or so, is banning certain countries from ever, cashing out their Basic Attention Token. So there's a lot of people holding just like Basic Attention Token, just waiting to get around these regulations because they're coming to regulate. Let's see. Let's just read it. So Gemini logout says regions not supported when I want to log in. All my devices connected to Gemini logged out due to security reasons. Can bat team up with someone else? Last few weeks has been an absolute crap show, to be honest. Gemini and Uphold have had the stranglehold on Basic Attention Token for quite some time, and people have yelled, people have screamed that we really need to move away from them, because if you're in any other country other than maybe the States or I don't know, Africa or Japan or something, everything's being cracked down on. EU is cracking down on it. The the EU, the India is cracking down on it, Canada's cracking down on it, and it's just getting ridiculous out there. It seriously synced the project. Let's read a Bat Team Project's response. Unfortunately, it's actually expected that after being logged out of Gemini, you won't be able to verify again with Gemini via Brave Rewards. if you're in an unsupported country. You can watch the list of supported countries here. We keep it very much up to date. Let's click on that real quick. Support regions for Brave rewards with custodial wallet provider. Let's see. Bitflyers Japan only. Uphold Gemini. Uphold. Verifying Brave rewards. Uphold is available in regions supported by Uphold for the following countries which cannot verify with Brave rewards at the time: Philippines, Panama, India, temporarily unavailable as of 6th of June 2022. We're working to restore support in India soon, and Thailand. Gemini. Verifying rewards with Gemini is available in the following 19 countries: Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, Colombia, Denmark, Finland, Hong Kong, Italy, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Portugal, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, United Kingdom, United States. Bitflyer. Verifying Brave rewards with Bitflyer is only available for users in Japan. Why should I come here? So this is basically just to get your basic attention token out of the system, and that's where the problem comes in. Basic attention token is basically you getting rewarded for viewing ads and rewarded in a currency for watching ads. And if that collapses, the Brave network will go away. Just so much. Let's see. Let's go back. Somebody made a really good argument for discussions. I was just reading it. Go away. Okay, so PSA to visitors, cryptocurrency are bad. BAT has built-in buy pressure. Every month, Brave advertises to millions of users, and for every ad, pays us 70% of what the advertiser paid to show us that ad. While not everyone who uses Brave opts into these ads, the new number of Brave users have doubled every year since the launch. The service and the number of those opting in continues to grow. There's a fixed supply of BAT, 100% which has been minted. As the price of BAT falls, a higher proportion of BAT is paid for each ad watched. Since we're paid the 70% USD equivalent worth of BAT, the advertisers paid. Since the BAT needed to pay us is purchased on the open market, there's a constant built-in buy pressure for this token. For as long as people hate ads and Brave makes privacy and a priority, it will continue to get downloaded. And as adopted, the price of BAT will increasingly do what it is doing right now: buck the markets, unless of course Ethereum implodes. And someone replied, also on the BAT team, if Ethereum implodes, we'll find an alternative path forward for BAT. Attention is attention, and Brave is not slowing on the building and user-first attention economy. So there you have it. If Brave is on the warpath for the most part, at least in this Reddit. Now, like I said, centralized exchange is going to centralize exchange. Let's see. There's a lot of development going on too. In Brave 1.40 for Brave Wallet, ALTCOIN integration, and more preloaded chains available: Avalanche, BSC, Phantom, Polygon, plus more Android DApp support, and Ethereum and EVM chains, and Solana DApp support in nightly 1.42. I guess that's almost a beta. It's like out of beta, beyond beta. But yes, lots of development going on here. New integration with file coins. this seems to be building up to something that's just going to be ridiculous. Too high transaction costs to do that on chain. It cost me 30 baht to send baht from an exchange to my wallet. Jesus Christ. KYC nonsense, of course. They gotta regulate. Still haven't seen my payment for 3 months in a row now. Oof. Oof. I think you got. See, there's one thing about Brave browser. Since they keep pushing out these updates, you got to keep updating your platform wherever you're on. Otherwise, you will never see like ads or anything. It'll just kind of like go silent. But yeah, I keep those updates rolling if you want to use this coin and this browser. Let's see. Is there anything else? Okay, so I think I'm gonna push over to. That was it for now. Some more memes, but I think I'm gonna push over to Monero, which is having centralized exchange problems forever. Okay. Well, Coinbase will introduce some changes required by local regulations starting on June 27. Coinbase will introduce some changes required by local regulations, specifically when you send crypto outside of Coinbase. We are required to ask you for the name and physical address of the recipient and the purpose of the transfer. Oh, that sounds like some Big Brother stuff right there. Oh, they want to know. In certain cases, we may require you to link a Coinbase wallet to your main Coinbase account in order to send crypto assets off the Coinbase platform. This allows us to verify that you control the Coinbase wallet that is receiving the crypto assets, which is a requirement under regulations. Oh my god, it's getting terrible. Of course, this is a crap storm in here in the comments. I'm new to this. Why blame the platform and not the regulators? They are overly accommodating to the regulators. Well, if they weren't overly accommodating, they'd be kicked out of the country. Honestly, but always know your exchange. Most of them are fractional reserve scams and data honeypots licensed by big government. Not your keys, not your coins. Seems to be the most important meme we currently need to push. I hate it because the private asset in the hands of private people. They hate it because the private asset in the hands of the private people. They cannot keep their fractional reserve control scheme up and running. That's very true. That's very true. How can an exchange be doing fractional reserve lending with crypto? By people leaving their coins on the exchange can hold fewer coins than they claim to be holding on behalf of the customers. That's not really the creation of new coins in the same sense that fractional reserve lending really does create a new USD. It creates new paper crypto. It's the same issue there is with gold and silver. Unless everyone custodies their own gold and silver, there would basically always be more gold, silver sold than exists. Yeah, paper crypto isn't crypto. Paper USD is USD. So, going over this, people are at least aware that there's some strange things going on, especially with like things like Robinhood, where they don't, or PayPal, where they weren't actually giving you the actual crypto. They were just telling you they were buying it for you, and it wasn't actually happening. You just said you had it, and maybe. But forget the exchanges at this point. Uses dexes and peer-to-peer. Now, I do suggest using some peer-to-peer. We should really start getting into that, but that exposes you as a person out in the real world. And if you do it over online, you never know if it's a honeypot or not. So you're really taking a chance there. But yeah, this is what's going on with Coinbase. They're regulating. So everything except Monero. That was a cool story this week on Monero Talk. Alright, so for this new one, I didn't read this one. Monero concerns. Hello all. What happens when the USA and other first world countries start banning Monero? They kind of already have. No one's going to want to invest in an illegal asset or an asset that is likely soon to become illegal. It's inevitable Monero will be banned because when countries can control something, they will ban it. I mean, can't control something? That leads me to another point. Control of the blockchain. Monero hash rate is low, much lower than Bitcoin's, and a government entity that prints money can easily purchase enough computational power, they'll probably already have the computational power to corrupt the Monero blockchain. So even if countries don't ban Monero, they could very discreetly corrupt the Monero blockchain. Monero sounds good in theory, private secure money, but in reality, governments can easily corrupt and control or take the easy route and ban it. And see some answers to that. What happens when the US and the other first world countries start banning Monero? No one's going to want to invest, blah, 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 blah. Here's my thoughts on banning privacy coins. Ding. That leads me to another point. Control of the blockchain. Wait, you heard that. You cannot compare BTC hash rate to XMR. SHA-256 hash is far less computational intensive than RandomX hash. Related topics, see this thread for a few months ago. Also, 51% attack could not corrupt the blockchain. This is a common misconception, as 51% attacker would essentially only be able to do a denial of service attack to attempt to double spend. For example, swapping XMR for BTC, then reorganizing the chain to reverse the XMR payment. Yeah. Do you have any idea how big offshore holdings are worldwide? Multiple tens of trillions of USD. These setups are banned as well and absolutely illegal as they facilitate tax evasion. Imagine being able to use a fully decentralized P2P, fully untraceable asset instead of the hassle of all these offshore sets. XMR just has to take 1% of the market to have a market capital of over a 100 billion, and that would just be the beginning. And again, supply and demand will solve any liquidity issues automatically. It can be solved in a fully decentralized fashion. TLDR, we do not need average Joes for Monero to be a success. And once again, an average Joe is generally interested in and educated on Monero. He's no average Joe any longer. It's not actually illegal though. Not in the US at least. It's illegal if you don't disclose your stuff or don't pay your taxes. True, but this is the whole reason why they do it. So don't report and don't get taxed. Oh, he calling some fire there. That's unsafe, but so just so you know, I'm not gonna read much more than that. But just so you know, we're having some regulator problems with the centralized exchanges. Krakens. Kraken seems to be the most trusted centralized exchange on this sub, but you still shouldn't keep your Monero on the exchange. But this could happen to you. Essentially, Kraken closes down people's accounts as they trip red flags, but they refuse to tell you why. And lots of accounts, including mine, have no idea what they did wrong. I created an account, uploaded my driver's license, and bought XMR, nothing else. But about 3 days later, with the price of Monero up quite a bit, they forcibly closed my account, and instead of liquidating my holdings, they just told me to issue a chargeback, i.e. they stole all my gains that I made. I should have withdrawn to a wallet as soon as the purchase was made. Don't leave your coins on exchanges, but okay. Let's see the answer for that. I literally done the same without issue, though I did buy and send it out right away. Not saying it didn't happen, but I suspect XMR isn't really the culprit here. In my experience, crafting customer service is really good, so this is odd. Did they approve your KYC documents? It sounds more like they suspect your KYC docs weren't legit. Did the location of your claim to live match your ID? My feelings is that they think you're lying to them and they're treating you accordingly. Speculation, but as you say, Kraken is really good rep. Has a really good rep. Kraken has to follow regulatory procedures, which may mandate they don't disclose any information. It's messed up, but we need to yell at the regulators, not Kraken. The regulators. You need to yell at the regulators, please. Yell at them. Well, that's what's going on, guys. That's what's going on. We're having a centralized exchange problem, but it's not really reflecting in the price. In fact, the price is only getting better for basic tension token and Monero. So let's see what happens, guys. Do you think that Monero and basic attention tokens, future money, do they provide a product that the people need, or will they sync with the rest of the altcoins once everything's cleared? Let me know, and I'll see you guys later.